Hello everyone and welcome to MrMoFranchise. It's episode 10 and this week the Steelers will be trying to break that losing streak, traveling to Cleveland, take on divisional foe, the Browns. As far as how long I'll be playing this game, I rolled a 79, so this will be a 13-minute quarter game with an 18-second clock rundown, and I rolled a 3 for this one, so I'll be playing starting in the third quarter just like last game. Last game I was only down by 3 at half, so hopefully we can stay close to the Browns this time around. As far as the effects of winning or losing this game are concerned, I rolled a 2, so this will affect my approval rating with the fans by a plus or minus D6. And then as far as the players that are affected, on offense I rolled the lowest morale player, which is last week's left tackle number 2, John Leglu. And on defense, I rolled a 17, so it's my number 1 cornerback, Garyon Conley, that we got in free agency. Both those players will also see their morale go up or down by a D6 based on if we win or lose. As far as the effect of the random event for this week 8, it's called HGH use. Randomly select a player from your roster. This player has the choice to use HGH. If the player chooses to use it, increase their strength by D8 and their toughness by D8 for this week. Then roll a D10. If you roll a 1, the player's been caught. They're suspended for 6 games. If you roll 2 through 10, they avoid getting caught. And then the next week, they can continue to use it, once again getting the benefits of the D8 for strength and toughness, but then the odds of getting caught go up by another 10%. So this shows the way in which in the NFL people can be tempted by using cheating ways to get an edge on the other players. I rolled our number 1 tight end, Pat Freiermuth, and Pat is going to decline using HGH as he wants to succeed in his own talents. So we are not going to pick that. We're going to say no thank you, and that means no event will occur the rest of the way forward. Now, after that, let's get to some of our players as far as getting ready for this week's game between the Browns and the Steelers. So good news for the Steelers. We are having our player Kendrick Green, our starting center, return from injury, and he is clearly much better than what we had at backup. 13 points better to be exact. As far as the training goes for this week's game against the Browns, I went ahead and gave them the pad practice, and let's see how things went. So far, nobody got hurt on defense. And as far as offense goes, we gave them those ability to get better, and nobody got hurt on offense either. So we are going to be fully healthy going into this game. As far as upgrades, Isaiah Loudermilk is going to go up a point. And we're going to give him a point in run stopper. He's going to go up 3 in block shed and 1 in pursuit. Good to see that 3 block shed. Like to see those big numbers. And then our number 2 tight end, Hunter Bryant, is going to go up a point. Before we give him a point, we're going to take a look at the stats and see what I think he can improve on. And based on that, I'm going to give him a point in blocking. His run blocking's low. And he's going to go up 1 awareness, 1 impact block, 1 run block power, and 2 in run block. So here we go. The Steelers are a 20-point underdog taking on the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield. A 20-point spread is one of the biggest ones we've faced, if not the biggest. And as you know, we are simulating the first half of this game. Both teams exchanged touchdowns in the first quarter, which I am happy with that. So going into the second quarter, we are tied 7-7. Unfortunately, the Browns get on the board early in the second quarter, and now we're down by 7 points. An excellent goof there. So let's go ahead and fast forward to the end of this quarter. Drove down, didn't quite get a score. And there we get a score to tie things up. And then the Browns get a late score. So here we go, starting in the third quarter. Steelers get the ball down 21-14. Bryce Love's going to take the kickoff back to the 22-yard line. And that's where we'll start the second half. Down 21-14. First and 10 for the Steelers offense. Dwayne Haskins under center. Haskins going to hand it off. No, it's going to be play action. He's going to roll to the right side, and he just gets rid of it to Pat Freiermuth. Good play there. Pick up a 9. Good job there by Dwayne Haskins, getting rid of the ball right before the sack happened. And that gives the Steelers a very good second down and 1. Haskins going 5 wide on second 1. Good to see the Steelers being aggressive here, only down by 7. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw, and that is going to be caught. We do have a flag on the play, and that is going to be personal foul. Roughing the quarterback. That's on Myles Garrett. And when you go and watch the replay, yep, he throws it here, but watching the replay, I don't know. That, to me, is a weak call. That is the NFL these days. Felt like Myles Garrett was in the process of jumping, but Steelers will take it. 15 yards tacked on the end of the run. 1st and 10. Good cut there by Najee Harris to get the Steelers across midfield. Another example of how Najee Harris is helping this team be much better. Speaking of, Harris gets the ball again. Nice cut again to the left side. After the initial play was to the right. Pick up a 5. 2nd down and 5. Haskins under center. Haskins long time to throw, and he's going to throw. Oh, this is a bad interception. That's going to be thrown to Greg Newsome. And he is going to take this back for a pick 6. Oh, what a change of events here. Just as I was complimenting Haskins on a good decision earlier, he makes a terrible play here. Lots of time to throw. The pocket's pretty good. Probably should have thrown it into the flat there with the person coming across. Right there is probably where I should have gone with it. But I decided to go over the linebacker here to make that cut. But that's just a horribly thrown ball. And Greg Newsome makes the pick 6. What a change of events that is. And now the Browns go up 28-14. After the kickoff was a touchback, the Steelers will take it at the 25-yard line. Haskins hands it off to Najee Harris. Harris for a small gain, but there is a penalty flag, and this is going to be a holding call against the Steelers. And things are turning bad here. That's on Pat Freiermuth. And that gives the Steelers it now 1st and 19. Just over 11 minutes to play. Haskins back to pass out of the shotgun. And he's going to go deep, and we have another penalty flag. Unfortunately, that could have been intercepted as well by Newsome. And that's going to be a personal foul. And another roughing the passer. And this one's going to be on Tristan Hill. And we're going to watch the replay on this one as well. Yeah, this one felt a little bit more egregious than the first one. Probably could have left up on Dwayne Haskins there, but Haskins goes down, and that's the new NFL we face. I'm not sure I agree with that one as much as the last one. But it's 1st and 10. The Steelers will take it. And this is pass to Chase Claypool, and he's going to get a gain of 4 yards. But a gain's better than a loss. 2nd down and 6. As Haskins tries to move the Steelers down to cut this lead in half. Hand off to Harris. Maybe a gain of 1. That's going to make this 3rd and 4. A little bit of the shaky cam here, as the Browns clearly have the momentum. Steelers send Benny Snell in motion. Trying to change the play here. And they get the play off. Haskins back to throw, and he's going to find Pat Freiermuth, who comes back to the ball. And Coach Mo leaves out the offense. This is a very risky call. Haskins back to pass and 4th and 2. He's got a man. That is going to be Najee Harris out of the backfield for a 1st down. Gain of 7, but more importantly, a 1st down in the chains move. Gutsy call there by Coach Mo, but maybe he felt he had to, down by 14. Here's a little inside screen to Deontay Johnson. Like that call. Haven't seen that play before. It gets only 2 yards. It's good to see Coach Mo mixing up the play call there, or at least the offensive coordinator. And Dwayne Haskins goes down on the sack. Jadeveon Clowney pushed his offensive lineman out of the way and comes in for the sack, sending Haskins to the ground. That's going to be 3rd down now and 17. Huge play there for the Browns and Jadeveon Clowney. 3rd and 17 for Haskins, and he's going to go deep. He's got a man, and that's going to be a catch. Great catch there for the Steelers. Emmanuel Hall doing the dance. What a beautiful throw. Let's watch that next-gen stats. Let's watch that replay. Emmanuel Hall's known for his speed, but he's not known for his hands. And this was a tight window. And he makes the catch. Great play there. Smooth-looking throw there by Dwayne Haskins. And now the Steelers are set up 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. They can cut this lead in half. Hand off to Najee Harris. He's going to try to get to the outside. Burst of speed, gets it to the 5. 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Haskins out of the shotgun. He's going to send Deontay Johnson in motion. Haskins rolling to the right, scrambling. He's going to try to go to the end zone. He might have it, but what is he doing there? He had the end zone, but he chooses the spin move. That's all on me, and it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Single back, Benny Snell. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw it, and that is a... Oh, no! Interception. Oh, that's a backbreaker. You can't have that. First of all, we should have had the touchdown on the run. Secondly, he audible to a pass, and third, that pass was way off on the slant pattern. Oh, that is just a killer. And now the Steelers are missing tackles. Baker Mayfield, 1st down, 13-yard gain. And the Steelers' woes continue this season. Dwayne Haskins throwing a killer interception there. Gain of 3 for the Browns. 2nd down and 7. Under 4.5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff. This time to Nick Chubb. Chubb's going to pick up a couple of yards, make it 4 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 3, and the Browns come out in a 5-wide situation, and the Steelers are not ready for that. And an easy 1st down here for the Browns. 1st down for Baker Mayfield. That pass goes to Jarvis Landry. And now the Browns are at midfield, already up by 14, looking for more. Baker Mayfield under center. It's going to be a handoff. Good cut there by Nick Chubb, and he looks like he's going to have a touchdown. Touchdown Browns. That's going to make this 35-14. Assuming the extra point is good, and it is. And a lot of the oxygen has been taken out of the Steelers. I mean, a touchdown there, and it was 7 points, but instead it's now a 14-point swing. And now the Steelers find themselves down by 21 as Bryce Love tries to return this, and he's going to get this back to the 23-yard line. Whew, it's going to be a long season here in Pittsburgh. Coach Mo is still shaking his head on the sideline. Steelers come out in the I formation. Hand off to Najee Harris. Not much running room there. 2nd down and 9. As Haskins comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to throw this. Good play on the comeback route. 19-yard gain there. Good touch there by Dwayne Haskins. One of his best passes of the day. 1st and 10. Haskins going way back on the screen. Harris cuts it back to the inside. Gain of 6. Good looking play there by the Steelers. A little bit of momentum here. Although down by 21. Hand off to Harris. Follows his blockers. He's got a 1st down and more. Another 1st down for the Steelers. Down to the 42. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw. He's got a man. That's Pat Freiermuth. He's got another gain of, let's call that 11. As we get to the waning seconds here of the 3rd quarter. That's 3 1st downs in a row for the Steelers. Met this time for no gain. 2nd down and 10. As the clock winds down, will the Steelers try to get one more playoff? They will, down by 21. Haskins pump fakes. He's going to go look deep. And that's going to be incomplete. And we'll go to the 4th quarter. What could have been, but what isn't. What we do have, though, is the Steelers down by 21 points. Not the quarter Coach Mo was looking to have there. 2 interceptions by Haskins just in that quarter alone. 3rd and 10. Haskins does a pump fake, and he just gets hit right before he releases it. And that'll force the Steelers to go for it on 4th and 10. Down by 21. A punt gets you very little here. A field goal gets you very little. And they're going to go ahead and, Coach Mo says, keep the offense out there on 4th and 10. Haskins, 4 receivers. Back to pass. He's going to throw it to Manuel Hall in the deep comeback route, and he makes a wonderful catch. And that gives the Steelers 1st and goal from the 10. Under 12.5 to play. Hand off to Najee Harris, and he is not going to find much there. In fact, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. Harris in the backfield. Steelers with a couple of tight ends and 2 receivers. And now Najee Harris gets motioned out. He'll be the 3rd receiver. Empty backfield for Haskins. He's going to throw in the end zone, and that is going to be almost intercepted. Almost the 2nd interception for Greg Newsome. 3rd and goal now for the Steelers from the 10. Got to have a touchdown here. Field goal gets you nothing. You need a touchdown here on 3rd and goal. Shaky cam. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw, and that's going to be Najee Harris out in the flat for gain of 3, and now the Steelers have 4th and goal from the 7. Well, I like the check down there. At least you give yourself another chance on 4th and goal. Didn't take the sack. Here we go. Haskins. Back to pass. And he's going to be brought down the sack. Jadeveon Clowney gets his 2nd sack of the day. And the Browns take over now. Up by 21 points. 11-11 to go here in the 4th quarter. Steelers several chances in the red zone and cannot convert. And they're going to look back and look at their red zone inefficiency. And that's where Coach Mo is going to need to get this offense better. Yes, we are already outmatched by a lot of these teams. Our talent level is not there. And because of that, what you can't have is you can't have turnovers and you can't have red zone inefficiency. Now, the Steelers do a good job here holding the Browns to 3 and out, but it might be too little too late. As we see a punt here, Love's going to take this back. Good return, back to the 43-yard line. So Bryce Love gives the Steelers the ball to 43. 10 minutes to go exactly in the fourth quarter. Steelers down by 21. Haskins back to passes. The running game is all but eliminated now, down by 21. And that is going to be incomplete. Haskins threw that in the triple coverage. Probably lucky it was just incomplete. 2nd and 10. Haskins, lots of time to throw, but he holds it too long, and he's going to be brought down by a whole slew of Browns defenders. And now it's 3rd and 19 as the Browns are just rushing the quarterback with reckless abandon now. The running game has been abandoned completely by the Steelers. Haskins trying to make some adjustments. This crowd is loud. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it, and that is going to be intercepted. The 3rd of the second half, and that's going to be the 2nd interception by Greg Newsome. Heck, he could have had 4 this game. The 3rd interception of the day. And now the Browns will probably try to run some clock here. Hand it off to Nick Chubb. Chubb for a gain of, let's call that probably 6. Yep, gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. As the Browns work this clock down. Another handoff to Nick Chubb. Not a lot of room to the left side, so he cut it back to the middle. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Browns. Mayfield has 4 receivers. And he's going to throw this out into the flat, and that is going to be short of the first down. And the Browns are going to kick the field goal. 4th and 4. This is going to be about a 56-yard field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Nice field goal there by Aldrick Rojas. And the Browns take just clears the bar. And the Browns still a 3-score game, but now they're up by 24 with 7:26 to play. Bryce Love going to return this kick back to the 21-yard line. So what can Haskins do with the shaky cam? Down by 24, 7.5 to play, a little bit under that. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw this, and that is going to be incomplete. That was thrown into some coverage. Knocked down there by the Browns. Ronnie Harrison on that knockdown. And this is going to be dropped by the Steelers. And now it's 3rd and 10. Haskins not getting any help there by his receivers. Just over 7 minutes to play. Steelers still down by 24. And they are in 4-down mode for sure. Haskins back to pass. He's going to find his man. That's Deontay Johnson, who picks up a gain of 9. And the Steelers call it 8. 4th and 2. Game on the line here for the Steelers. Got to have a first down here. Haskins making some adjustments. Here's the pass. He's going to throw it, and that is going to be incomplete. 2 receivers there, and Hunter Bryant drops the ball. I guess he was covered by his own man. Let's watch the replay. Isn't this just symbolic of the Steelers season? We have the catch right here, but then we cut across. 2 receivers in the area, and we drop it. Ugh. Drop it like it's hot. 38-14, Browns take over. Bradley Chubb, 2 hands on the ball. Excuse me, Nick Chubb, 2 hands on the ball. Not Bradley Chubb, he's on defense. Nick Chubb with the gain of 2. Hand off to Nick Chubb, just once again holding on to the ball. Ball security. Loses a yard there. It's going to make it 3rd and 9. Under 5 now and a half to play. Nick Chubb up the middle for a gain of 5. And the Browns will come out for the 41-yard field goal. Here's the kick. Oh, it's going to be a fake by the Browns. And they try a fake field goal on the Steelers. And that is some disrespect right there. And the Steelers will make the stop. Thank goodness. We will remember that. That's going to be some locker room things for us to remember. Maybe not this season, but next year we will remember that fake field goal up by 24. That will not go unpunished, Cleveland. We will have a long memory for that play. Shame on you in the fake field goal. Although I guess that's what happens when you have a long season. Malik Hooker on the interception, the fourth at the half. 4 interceptions now for Dwayne Haskins, all thrown by me. He didn't have any interceptions in the first half, but under my control, he's thrown 4. Yeah, that's on me. And we don't punish the Browns for the fake field goal. Instead, they get the ball now with 4 minutes to play. Nick Chubb gets the first down. Penalty flag on the play. And that's going to be an illegal block in the back. So looking ahead, as this game is all but over, this is going to be our 4th loss in a row after a 2-game winning streak. And we're going to fall to 2-5. Probably the team people thought was going to happen this year. We were a 20-point underdog right now. We are not covering, down by 24. But the Browns are looking for more, as Nick Chubb is tackled here for a loss of 1. And now it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Just watching the Steelers, good run there by Kareem Hunt. 2 things are obvious. We need a quarterback. Dwayne Haskins is not the quarterback of the future. And I think we need middle linebacker help. We're just getting beat on too many plays by the tight ends catches. So I think we're looking to get a quarterback maybe in the 1st round next year. And I think probably a middle linebacker with our 2nd pick. If all things work out, I think that's the direction we're going to be looking as we hit the 2-minute mark here. 2-minute warning. Browns up 38-14. Not giving up on this season quite yet, but this is going to put us at 2-5. I think it's obvious. Haskins had a 2-game run there where he looked good, but he's thrown 6 interceptions. When I say he, it's me. But he's thrown 6 interceptions in the last 2 games. In fact, he hasn't had a game this year where he hasn't thrown at least 1 pick. Browns score another touchdown, and we're down 45-14. But yeah, I think if there's a quarterback available in that 1st round where we're picking, we're definitely going to grab a quarterback with that 1st pick. And then a lot of defense. I mean, as far as our offense goes, I like Najee Harris. He's our back of the future. I like our receiving core. Deontay Johnson is a stud. Chase Claypool's a stud. As we approach 3rd and 10 here. I like our tight end with Pat Freiermuth. Our offensive line could use some help. That is another incomplete pass. Once again, showing why I want to pick a quarterback in the 1st round. And it's 4th and 10 for Dwayne Haskins here. But yeah, quarterback, offensive line help, and our linebacking core is a place I want to certainly start. 4th and 10, and that is going to be incomplete. And the Browns will take over with 1:40 to go. As now we're just in garbage time. Although Baker Mayfield is still out here on offense. And he's going to hand this off to Nick Chubb. Chubb is going to get this ball all the way down to the 3-yard line. And what was at one point a 7-point game is looking to be even a bigger blowout here as the Browns take it down to under a minute to go. This is going to be a handoff to Chubb to the right side. And he's going to be brought down for a loss of 2. And instead of taking a knee, which is what the Browns could easily do here, they're going to run a play. They've already run a fake field goal. And they're going to run a stretch play to Nick Chubb, and he's going to miss the tackle there and score a touchdown instead of taking a knee. Now, you might say that's bad sportsmanship. Others would say, hey, if you don't like it, stop him. I actually agree with both positions there. I think they should take a knee, and I also think you should stop him. So, what are you going to do? 52-14 drubbing as we fall to 2-4. And Haskins takes a sack. And we're going to call timeout because we're not going to let that game end on that sack. We're going to show them, hey, if you're going to do a fake field goal and run up the score, we're going to run another play. Haskins back to pass. And we're going to throw this into the flat to Chase Claypool, who gets tackled with 1 second to go, which gives us a chance to run one more play on offense. And then we'll end this misery. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw this out to Najee Harris on a screenplay for some garbage yardage. And that will give Haskins 344 yards on the day. Unfortunately, those 4 picks are going to overshadow any of that. And Coach Mo throws down his clipboard in disgust as the Steelers will fall to 2-4 in the season. It's all Browns in the second half. 4 interceptions by Dwayne Haskins, and also me, gives the Browns the 52-14 game. And you can see this game was close going into the second half. Let's take a look at the numbers. Haskins, 25 of 51 for 344 yards. Unfortunately, Those 4 interceptions outweigh the 2 touchdowns. Najee Harris, 16 carries for 51 yards. We didn't get to our 20 carries, and when that doesn't happen, we don't win. As far as receiving, Pat Freiermuth, 8 catches for 72 yards. He didn't have a touchdown catch, but he led us with those 72 yards of receptions, and he also led us with receptions overall. He did have 1 drop, but overall, great game. Najee Harris, 6 catches out of the backfield for 60 yards and a touchdown, showing his multi-threat ability. Chase Claypool had 5 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. 62 yards after the catch, by the way. Deontay Johnson had 4 catches for 51 yards. Emmanuel Hall had those 2 catches for 73 yards, and he looked impressive with those 2 catches. Dan Moore gave up 2 sacks again. Kevin Dotson gave up 1 sack, and Isaiah Wilson gave up 1 sack as well. We need a left tackle. As far as our defense goes, Garyon Conley had 8 tackles, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Great to see him making 8 tackles. Bad because he is a cornerback, so that's probably not the best thing you want to see for your cornerbacks, getting 8 tackles. Justin Lane had 7 tackles, once again, as a cornerback. 15 tackles from your corners is never a good sign. Antoine Brooks Jr. had 9 tackles and 2 for loss from his strong safety position. Once again, the secondary guy with 9 tackles. Devin Bush had 8 tackles from his middle linebacker position. And Buddy Johnson, 13 tackles, 2 for loss. Buddy Johnson is our defensive player of the game with those 13 tackles and 2 for loss. Good job, Buddy Johnson. As far as upgrades go, we get 2 players. Deontay Johnson is going to move a point. And since we see him as our deep threat moving forward, we are going to look at his ratings. I'd like to see that speed go up a little bit. He is 91 speed, not bad, but we could like that better. He's going to get some upgrades, 5 upgrades. He's going to get 2 awareness, 1 catch in traffic, 2 deep route, 1 medium route, and 1 spec catch. No speed, but still, those are good upgrades. And Dwayne Haskins is going to get a point. And we're going to give him a point in strong arm after we look at his ratings and see that he's got 88 throw power. And he's going to go for point, and he's going to get 1 awareness, 1 throw accuracy deep, and 1 throw power. That's what we were looking for, and that gives him 89 throw power now. That's all for the upgrades. Alright, so that concludes this week. The fans are not happy with that loss, as we are losing 5 points from the fans, dropping from a 32 to a 27 approval rating. The fans are losing their support of Coach Mo. Not good to see. And that also means our backup left tackle, John Leglue, drops to 28 morale, and our number 1 cornerback, Garyon Conley, drops to 45 morale. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, smash that like button and hit that subscribe. And thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll try to end this 4-game losing streak next week. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.